What is up, guys? Ian here from Co-Create Today, taking your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. Well, I just listened to a Beatles song, All You Need Is Love. So today's video is going to be about love. You know, a lot of people I feel like don't even know what love is. And I sometimes don't even know what love is. But I do think of something I learned a few years ago. And it took me for a shock. So there's actually 3 different types of love. So you have love like that intimate love, the love that everyone talks about, that love that you live and breathe. The second you wake up, you're thinking about this person and you just literally are head over heels for this person. That's this one type of love. But there's also another type of love that's about friends and family. And it's not the same love. You wouldn't do the same things you would do to that first one to the ones that you do for the second one. And there's names for all 3 of these. But the third one is love for just like life, God, whatever you want to call it. But just being happy in the moment and really loving the process. And I think the third one is what I'm going to talk about most, only because I don't have an intimate partner quite yet. I sure hope every single day, I sure dream every single day about her coming in my life. But the second one, I think everyone has, and I think everyone should get a little better at. Just show appreciation a little more. Just show how much you love your friends and family. Just super important to make sure that they know that so they can continue to send their love and energy to you. But the third one is having that love for life. And I feel like so many of us have no idea that is a type of love because we're too caught up working for someone else, slaving away hours on hours on hours, and then coming back exhausted doing literally nothing productive. So that third one is all about that love of life, that love of just being able to express yourself. I look at this painting that I've painted and I love that painting. I love painting, and that just gives me a reason. I love playing a guitar. I love doing these things. I love doing what I'm doing. I love making these videos, and I really like giving people value through my mentorship. So how do we grasp this love and really begin to use it and pull us into the direction we want to go? Well, first we need to let go of the ego, start dissolving it as much as we can, and start to feed it basically with loving affirmations towards ourselves. And I think that's probably the first step is affirmations. You need to creatively visualize what you want in life. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you tell yourself that it's possible. There's nothing you can sing that can't be sung. So really, write down things that you want. Write down your goals, and then apply some affirmations and accordingly. The second one is actually showing self-love. So doing things for yourself that you appreciate. So for me, it's honestly, this is kind of weird, but for me, it's like getting in good shape. That's an act of self-love for me. And I do want to bring this up. You know, discipline is actually a act of self-love. Discipline is. So for me, being disciplined, working out, that's an act of self-love because I know that as I get stronger and bigger and better looking, I'm gonna love myself even more. Honestly, I might be a little too caught up with myself. Sometimes I just stare at myself in the mirror, which is not necessarily a bad thing if I'm coming from the right place. I mean, obviously that might seem bad, like, oh, you're so egotistical, and I'm like, no, I'm just trying to love myself. I'm just trying to get past this self-defeating prophecy. I'm getting above this, and I'm standing up for myself, and I love myself, and I will look at myself. I will look and fall over head over heels for myself, because I know that if I can do that for myself, I can do it for the most amazing girl of my dreams. One point in my life, I thought I could never talk to this girl, but as I build this discipline of self-love, I will be able to talk to this girl like she's just another girl on the streets, which she isn't, but it might help initially. So what is the last step of having this love of process, love of a life? Well, that's by doing things that you're passionate about. So I think if we find what we're passionate about, and this is really hard sometimes, but if we can find something that we're inherently good at, it's going to help us potentially buy back our time and ideally create streams of income to build the lifestyle that you want. Build back and take back your time. So for me, it's just by making these YouTube videos and by keying into my mentor and building an assets actually, I'm really able to take back my time and live life. I really want to live life, man. I want to travel. I want to drive cool cars. I want to have nice houses. I want to be able to experience life. And for those who say that, oh, you can't find happiness with money, you can't have happiness with material things, I'm not saying those things are going to make me happy and I'm going to be completely like absorbed in them. I'm like, I want to get to a point where like, yeah, I have a 911 turbo. I mean, yeah, if I crash it, so what? I'll just move on to the next car. Maybe that car wasn't for me. And just having that mindset, just nothing can take away my happiness. As long as I give people value and I'm living this journey of life and loving what I do through my passions, I have nothing to worry about. And it kind of encourages me, it kind of fires me up. I'm just like, all right, let's get this thing going. How much do I love myself? How much can I show people that love is the cure? Love is the cure. All you do need is love. And the Beatles were right on like 99.999% of everything in their songs. So one word of advice is just, how can you love yourself today? And if you're having any problems with that, make sure you're looking into the input that you're taking in. So listen to different music like the Beatles. Maybe listen to a few motivational speeches and then onto and like a speaker that you really like. And read more books. So those are little side tips to help you going. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit subscribe. Other than that, hope you guys have a beautiful day. Catch you later.